A lot of people have already taken advantage of some great summer weather and they've gone out camping, but there's another kind of camp that's in full swing throughout the year. Ansley Watson this morning is letting us know more about it. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. It's called the Upper Peninsula Bible Camp, located in Little Lake. Now, they offer quite a few services for you to come out with your friends and family and learn about Jesus. They also have a lot of great things that you can do outdoors, such as rock climbing. They have a high ropes course and basically any water activity you can think of. So summer camps are going on right now, but it's also a year-round camp due to this retreat center that we're standing in right now. So later in the hour, we'll talk about all of the services they offer. Stay with us. Reporting live in Little Lake, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, we're excited to see if you're going to get on that high ropes course or not. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Thanks, Ansley. As we get ready for Welcome back, 7 after the hour. The Upper Peninsula Bible Camp is located in Little Lake. Ansley Watson is there now, telling us a little bit more about what they are offering. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Joining me this morning is the Executive Director for the UP Bible Camp, Jeremy Wright. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Well, you're very welcome. Glad I could help with what we got going on.
That's right, absolutely. Well, there's actually camps going on right now. Kind of talk about what goes on here at the UP Bible Camp.
Throughout the summer, we see all different ages. Right now, we have our family camps out here, but then, like the past 5 weeks, we've had kids programs, anywhere from just a day event where campers come out and do different activities, and they do a VBS study as part of that. Otherwise, then we do 4 weeks of residential 7-day overnight camps.
Okay, so you guys here put on camps. Do other churches come in and put on their own camps as well?
Not so much. We have some youth groups that come out and use our second campus called Woodlands just down the road, but otherwise it's a lot of our own programs during the summer. And then during the retreat season, we see rental groups of all kinds.
Well, you guys have a lot of land here, a lot of activities that go on. As you can see behind us, we have the high ropes course. This is just one of the many activities that take place here. What else do you guys do?
Besides this, we have a bunch of waterfront activities. We have a climbing wall, we have a zip line, we have a 9-hole frisbee golf course, just all kinds of different. We have 3 different ball fields for playing around and enjoying what we've been given.
Now, this camp has been around this is your 80th year, you said. This has brought a lot of, I'm sure, memories to a lot of kids and families.
Yeah, actually, I was in Marquette the other day when we were doing a day away event, and I ran into a lady who back in the mid-60s was out here as a camper, and she was talking about how much she enjoyed it, and I might actually get to see her again today and give her a tour of how things have changed since the mid-60s.
Very cool. So we're not by the cabins in themselves right now, but there's the older part, which is the cabins, but then there's also the newer part where we're at the retreat center, where a lot of year-round things take place as well.
Yeah, so about 6 years ago, we completed our retreat center, and part of it was to do year-round ministry here in the UP. Our facilities aren't able to hold that. The initial intention was just summer camps, and so we host all kinds of events all year round.
A really cool thing that's starting up, very new, homeschool classes are taking place as well, once a month. Talk to me about this. What's this about?
So the third Monday of every month, we're going to have 45 students that are homeschooled focused at the moment that'll come out and do outdoor education. And so they'll do anywhere from learning about the history of UP or things like that, to tracking, to survival, to doing things like the challenge course or the climbing wall, depending on their age.
What have you heard from campers that come here? I'm sure they just love it here.
They absolutely love it. They have a great time. They enjoy just getting to see, God in just a totally different setting. A lot of them come from all over the Midwest, from cities, like Grand Rapids, Detroit, Chicago, which it's a very different atmosphere down there compared to being up here in Little Lake, Michigan.
Now, you just started the director job this past year, last year. What did you do before that?
So this is my second summer serving as the executive director. Before that, I worked at Lowe's, working in different capacities for 6 years, and before that, I was a student at Northern.
Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We'll talk more about the camp whenever we come back. Stay with us. Reporting live in Little Lake, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, have some fun out there. Still waiting to see if you get up on those ropes or not. No pressure, though, right? There's no pressure.
No, it'd be a great day to be out there, though, today.
It would be. I think a lot of people, if you can get up with the sunrise and enjoy some back. 44 past the hour. A camp in Little Lake provides weeks of fun for kids, teens, even families. This morning, Ansley Watson is at the Upper Peninsula Bible Camp to tell us us more. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. So I couldn't go up on the high ropes course because there weren't any helmets available, and you know me, I need my helmet, that's for sure. But
True
we are
story.
in front of this beautiful lake here. Joining me this morning is Jeremy Wright. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
You're very welcome. Glad. So you're ready for your swim test?
Yeah.
That's next on the docket,
Vicki
right?
really wanted me to go on the high ropes course,
Well,
so
now
I
we're gonna
guess maybe I can
we
dive in.
It's your swim test time. That's what's next.
I promise I can swim. Do I really have to show you?
No.
So a lot of activities take place at the UP Bible Camp here. Obviously, we're in front of the Farmer Lake here. What all do you guys do here?
Here we have canoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding, sailing. Then we also do tubing, skiing, and wakeboarding on the lake.
A lot of fun things. We're also right in behind us are the main part of the camp here where the cabins are. Older cabins. It's been around for 80 years.
80 years here. We've been at this site since the early 40s, and a lot of the cabins that campers and people stay in were built anywhere from the mid 40s up into the late 60s is a lot of what the main campus here is.
Okay. Family camp is actually taking place right now, but there's another camp later this month, correct?
Well, in 2 weeks we do a day camp, and that's for the local community. It's a VBS-based program where they're using all of our facilities. There's a church actually from downstate that'll come up and help run that program, and then they'll do a small chapel time, lunches provided, t-shirts provided, for just local kids to come and enjoy what we have to offer. So we do 2 a year, and earlier this year we had 150 kids out and got to enjoy watching them just run around.
People from all over the Midwest, you said, come up here to enjoy this camp.
That's correct. So people from Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, and then Michigan itself. And then actually even like this week particularly, I know someone from Oregon just because they've been coming since they were a kid, since they were pretty much 2 weeks old. And he's been here for 40 years and never missed a year coming out to camp.
Now, 6 years ago, this camp turned into a year-round camp. You guys built a brand new retreat center, but there's so much more that you guys are planning on adding on.
That's correct. So right now we did a first phase of a 5-phase project, and as funding comes in, we plan to continue building the future phases of more beds, a chapel, another meeting space that's year-round. Our one over here on the older part of camp, it has heaters, but it's not insulated, not quite as up to what the dead of winter wants to hold for us.
Now, you're the executive director. You see a lot of people come to this camp. They must really enjoy it here.
They love coming. That's like the guy that he flew from Oregon just to be here for family camp, to spend times with different people that he's built relationships with over the years, to enjoy what Farmer Lake has to offer, what the UP has to offer. Like one of the things we talked about earlier was a day away where I was in Marquette. Well, the family campers will spend a day going to Munising, going to Marquette, and enjoying just the different sites that we have.
That's the other thing. It's beautiful here, but then there's so much other beauty that people can go out and explore as well.
Yeah, another thing we offer is we have a trail camp that we offer right now. So we have different backpacking stuff. We have things for if someone wanted to maybe rent and go out canoeing, or different youth groups as we continue to grow our partnerships with the UP, just what people can do anywhere from going out backpacking or going out canoeing, or we're starting to dabble a little into kayaking and so much more.
You're telling me about hobo breakfast. What on earth is hobo breakfast?
Hobo breakfast is a unique thing. It's pretty much, if you imagine making a fried egg sandwich, but instead of making it in a pan in your kitchen, we do it down on the railroad tracks. They're abandoned, of course, and we enjoy it on a number 10 can. Number 10 can is what you normally see from like Gordon Food Service, the big cans that beans or fruit come in, and we basically cut out an edge, we put a buddy burner underneath of it, and you and a buddy make breakfast together, making a couple different hobo breakfasts.
One of the many fun things you can do here. Is there anything else you'd like to say at the Upper Peninsula Bible Camp?
We're just here to serve the Lord and have people, get to have a moment to enjoy what He's created, and also have time to spend in chapel services and in cabin devos. And right now, like we were talking about, chance for family to reconnect and just be ready for what the year's going to bring.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jeremy, for being with us this morning.
You're welcome.
Reporting live in Little Lake, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.